Hello Virgo, thank you for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is going to be your reading from February 22nd to February 28th, 2021. So as usual, the Oracle cards go here, which are all for you. The Tarot deck goes here, which are the energies around you, and you'll probably show up over there. So time is fluid when you come across this, you're probably meant to, and vice versa, the masculine and feminine energy on the cards. And take what you can use and leave the rest. Alright, so let's get started. Thank you for all the support on the channel. I appreciate you all so very much. The way the channel's grown, the comments. I love the comments. I thank you for all the likes, all the support. So the first one for you, Virgo, is Communication 18. So let me see in the book what the plant is for that, because I've kind of got away from showing the plants that relate to the cards, but I kind of want to be better at that because I put them away for a while, so I kind of forgot. So for 18, the flower, it says here, is Daffodil. So Daffodil is the flower, and Angelite promotes communication. So communication is key with other humans, perhaps, but more importantly with your spirit guides and teachers. Practice your listening and speaking skills, both in the physical world and the spiritual realm. There is much you need to say, and even more you need to hear. So this is about strengthening your spirit with your spirit world. So here's the Angelite. For those of you who see, I do have Angelite. Some of the gems I have, some I don't. So the next one, so communication, I feel like you're strengthening and balance your intuition and your communication. So the next one we have for you is 16, and that is transformation. I think this just came out for you the other day. So transformation is Mullen brings awareness and light to consciousness and understanding of one's higher purpose. Amethyst aids in transformation. Sometimes a change of habit is enough. Other times only complete transformation will do. It is time to gain a fuller understanding of your soul's purpose, and that will require transformation, a rearranging of your worldview, and practices that bring your actions into line with your ideas. Reach for and embrace your highest vision of yourself. So you're changing. The communication is really strong, and I feel like something is changing really strong, and the universe is trying to give you signs to get you to notice how things are changing really strong for you. I really feel like that. So some of you are going to get the messages, and some of you are not. So the next one that comes out for you is 17. So you have 18, 16, and 17. Or no, this is 12. So I thought that was 17. So no, you have 12. So 12. And so if you add the numbers, it would be 9, 7, and 3. So 12, divine protection. So this talks about Angelica enhances divine protection, spiritual guidance, love, and healing. Andalusite, sometimes called fairy stones, can form a circle of protection. Sometimes we are required to go where angels, perhaps even fairies, fear to tread. Before heading into the deep, dark unknown, surround yourself with divine protection. Create a circle of light around yourself, drawing in protective energy from all around. Connect to your higher source and ask for loving guidance. So this is saying that you may be going through a really hard time with this transformation, what you're going through. And I do feel like you are protected and asked to be surrounded with the white light of whatever your faith is. And I do feel like there's some energy around you trying to make you not succeed, or to not make you, but just to not supporting you is what I'm feeling. So let's see what else comes out. So Chakra Wisdom deck number 1 is Justice Balance. So whatever somebody's trying to wish ill will on you or something like that, I feel like you're protected. It's going to balance out in your favor. This could be Libra, so maybe it's a Libra. So 4 of Cups is saying there's somebody who regrets you not in their life anymore. Somebody you loved who looks back on your relationship a lot. So Death, wow, something, you're ending something to move forward. I feel like a piece of you is staying in the back of whatever you're ending. You're transforming into something new, very powerful. So the Emperor, you are going to be the Emperor in your life. Look at this. You are going to have stability with coins. You're going to have control over your household, your job, I feel, your life. You're going to be maybe a new business owner, a CEO, something with the workplace. And I feel like you're going to be in control. It has something to do with emotions or communication possibly. So you have justice, somebody missing you, you transforming, leaving something behind and having success. So the High Priestess, wow. So the High Priestess, excuse me, is somebody who has intuition to the highest concept. This is somebody who's probably a psychic, somebody who doesn't, this person is probably very serious. They don't play around that much. They probably spend a lot of their time focusing on their life and the things they want, and they probably don't have much fun. So the World, wow, look at this. So something is changing because somebody has an intuition and somebody is set on going the way they want. So I mean, between the Emperor and these three, there's so much major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. Wow. So this could mean possible marriage. It could be more spirituality with yourself. These two could mean, because of crown chakra, and this is spirituality, that you are upgrading. Your spirituality is upgraded itself somehow. You're getting even more spiritual intuition than you already had before. So the next one is 6 of Coins. So the universe feels like you deserve this. They feel like you've put good energy into the world, and so they're going to give you good energy back. So something good is coming to you at the world sees you deserve it. The Sun, oh my gosh, Virgo. So this is the happiest card in the deck. I would not even believe this if I didn't shuffle these cards. So you see the Chariot in there and the Sun. So somebody wants to communicate with you, or you're traveling to a new place. You're traveling to someplace where you want to go that's happier. So if for those of you who've been wanting to change, wanting your life to change drastically, and you've been manifesting, I feel like you've totally manifested what you want to come to you is getting ready to come to you. That is just beautiful, really. So Judgment. Judgment is the universe or you making a decision on something. There's something you're going to call on, and I feel like it involved 3 other people for you to come to this conclusion. Something to do with 3 other people, and your intuition caused you to make a decision because of something to do with other people. So you know how that would relate to whatever you're feeling right now, of how that relates to 3 other people around you and how they did something that made you make a judgment call on your life. So the Mystical Cast Arrow is for fire. So you have 2 wedding cards, and it actually is clarifying the wedding card. So some of you are going to be getting married, I feel. Which I guess if that's what you're manifesting, that's what's coming to you. So Good Kitty, wow, it's clarifying. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. So you have good karma clarifying good karma, and you have wedding clarifying wedding. Virgos. The next one is the Chariot. Look at this. I can't even believe this. So the Chariot is in the Sun card. This is the only deck that has the Chariot and the Sun, and you have the Chariot and the Sun. Look at this confirmation. Wow is all I can say. This is just really, really beautiful for those of you who this makes sense to. So 6 of Sky is you moving away from something. There's something, chaos, drama, conflict, negative people who can't get along. You're moving away from that. You're like done. And so look at it, it's clarifying the Judgment card. Wow. So there looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in here, and here there's 3. So people who wronged you or people who tried to cause conflict on you, the universe is going to balance it out in your favor. And I believe Justice was your first card. This is really good reading, Virgo. Wow. So then you have 6 of Earth. So 6 of Earth is generosity. So I don't know if you are moving away from somebody you helped, or somebody's going to come help you. There's some sort of help coming in to where somebody's going to be kind to you. They're going to make you feel, I feel like they're going to be kinder than anyone ever has been to you in your past. So Sea King is somebody watching you but loves you, but they don't tell you they love you. There's no communication at all. So cat magic, wow. This would be manifestation at its best. This is telling me you're grounded, you have your paw on your faith, and you have your paw on a sphere, which is your future, I feel. That a lot of you have manifested what you want to come to you, and it is so very, very close. It really is. I hope you leave comments on who this relates to. I mean, marriage, happiness, stability in a job, moving away from negative energy. This is just really good. And a lot of intuition. A lot of intuition. So the next one is Sticky Wicket 48. So Sticky Wicket to me is you got yourself in a situation and you're going on your path and it seems like it's just not working. Like I always refer to that one as syrup. When you get syrup on you and syrup gets on everything. So you feel like everything is going to be sticky from a certain situation getting syrup on you. 33 is open your present. So something's going to come full circle and a transformation that's going to make you happy. The presence is clarifying the transformation. So something is coming into just something's changing in a lot of Virgo's life and they're never going to be like this again. It's happiness coming to you. 37, silver lining. So something is coming full circle. And 33 is like 5 would be change and 6 is after the change. So I did see that in here a couple times. But back to this. Silver lining is something coming full circle that ends. So there's going to be an ending, but you're going to see why it had to end for things to come full circle. So the next one for you is 22, take note. So this is the Hawaiian monk seal. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So something's being offered to you. The next one is looking at the underbelly. Be sure that you are using your best time in the possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine-tuning. So I feel like there's something in the underbelly that you're not noticing that you could work on that would help you. And I do see you're up here as the orca whale, and there's like a school of people below you watching you. See you be bigger as light. So the next one is seer. See beyond the current situation. This goes with the High Priestess card, the communication card to your spirit. You're getting a lot of guidance. Drum, dream and journey. I always say that drums are in all corners of the world. People use them to meditate. They use them for religious ceremonies. They use them for a lot of things. And you are going to be able to go any direction you want, like a compass. And you know what's going on. You feel something beautiful coming. This was a really good reading, and I hope it connects with the Virgos who needed it out there. Things are changing. You're going a new direction, and you're going to be very happy. But most of all, you're upgrading in your spirituality, being able to communicate with your spirit guides and your own self on intuition. So bless you, Virgo.